What kind of animal could come in and do this to her?
We didn't have a whole lot of evidence. It's scarier when there's no motives.
I just killed Cassie. We just left her house. This is not a fucking joke.
I'm shaking.
I stabbed her in the throat and I saw her lifeless body just disappear. Dude, I just killed Cassie.
You just thought you'd seen it all, but you're wrong. There are still psychopaths and monsters walking this planet.
That felt like it wasn't real. I mean, it went by so fast.
Shut the fuck up, we gotta get our act straight.
Why do they do that? Do they find satisfaction in this? And does this make them happy? Or is this just some act that will bring them fame in that world in which their minds live? Maybe it's a sign of jealousy or revenge, wanting to become something they're not.
I heard the wind. I heard the chest, like, pound on the chest. It was supposed to happen. It was supposed to be a joke.
In any case, there are still unclear behaviors to a common sense person, and they should be studied well in order to learn from this. Cassie Jo Stoddart's murder occurred on September 22, 2006 in Bannock County, Idaho, United States. When Stoddart, born December 21, 1989, a student at Pocatello High School, was stabbed to death by classmate Brian Lee Draper, born March 21, 1990, and Torey Michael Adamcik, born June 14, 1990. On August 21, 2007, both culprits were sentenced to life in prison without the possibility of parole. Brian Draper relocated to Pocatello, Idaho with his family after spending most of his childhood in Utah. When they were both students at Pocatello High School, he met Torey Adamcik. Both of them had an interest in movies and began recording on their own. Cassie Jo Stoddart, the victim, went to the same school as the killers, and she was in the 11th grade. The day before the murder, they stalked her like a beast stalks its prey.
Hello, Cassie. I'm getting you on tape, okay? Say hi, please.
Hi.
Okay, see ya.
And he enters into a small conversation, watching his victim all the time.
Have you seen Torey? He's supposed to meet me here at 7:30, and it's 8:19. He's an hour late. You don't even care, do you? Okay. See ya.
Stoddart was house-sitting for her aunt and uncle, Allison and Frank Contreras, on Whispering Cliffs Drive in northeast Bannock County on the night of September 22, 2006. The Contreras family was out of town for the weekend and had hired Stoddart to look after their 3 cats and 2 dogs. Matt Beckham, Stoddart's boyfriend, paid her a visit that evening at 6 p.m. Later, 16-year-old peers Brian Draper and Torey Adamcik came over to the residence to hang out. Stoddart showed the guests throughout the house, including the basement. The 4 teenagers walked into the living room to see a movie named Kill Bill Volume 2, but Adamcik and Draper left before the film concluded, stating that they wanted to watch a movie at their local movie cinema instead. Stoddart and Beckham remained at home. Unfortunately, they didn't go to the cinema.
Time is 9:50. September 22nd, 2006. Unfortunately, we have the grueling task of killing our 2 friends, and they are right in that house just down the street.
They started revealing everything on video, starting with how they planned to leave their cellar door unlocked in order to make it easier for themselves to enter and start realizing their plan.
We just talked to them. We were there for an hour. But
We checked out the whole house. We know there's lots of doors. There's lots of places to hide. I locked The back doors, it's all locked.
Everything was planned down to the smallest detail in this monstrous act. You can hear the satisfaction in their voice as they talk about the bloodshed they will do.
So we're gonna fucking kill her and her friends, and we're gonna keep moving on. I heard some news about Kirsten. She's gonna be home alone from 6 to 7. So we might kill her, then drive over to Cassie's thing and scare the shit out of them, then kill them one by fucking one.
One of the killers said that he wrote the death list for that day.
My death was for when, for accident tonight. She's watching us. He's still watching us.
They were writing all that in class while the professor was there.
This is our teacher is right in front of us.
If you find this interesting and want more content like this, hit that like and subscribe button. Stoddart was unaware that Draper had opened the basement door before the boys departed, allowing him and Adamcik to re-enter the home unobserved. Draper and Adamcik returned to the area after leaving the Whispering Cliffs residence, parked down the street, got out of their car, and dressed themselves in black clothes, gloves, and white painted masks. While the couple was watching television in the living room, the lads silently entered the home through the basement entrance. They created loud sounds on purpose in a failed attempt to get Beckham and Stoddart downstairs so they could terrify them. They then located the circuit switch and cut off the electricity in the house in the hopes that the couple would come downstairs to examine the breaker. When Beckham and Stoddart did not return downstairs, the lads turned back on some of the lights. Stoddart got nervous during the brief power outage, and Beckham saw that one of the Contreras' dogs continued peering down the basement steps, snarling or growling every now and again. When Beckham realized Stoddart was scared, he called his mother and asked if he could spend the night at the house with her to calm her down. She refused, instead offering to let Stoddart come home with Beckham and stay at their house for the night, and she would bring Stoddart back to the Whispering Cliffs house the next morning. Stoddart, on the other hand, thought it was her obligation to stay at the house and care for the animals, so she refused Beckham's mother's offer. Beckham's mother picked him up at 10:30 p.m., leaving Stoddart alone at home. Beckham contacted Adamcik's mobile phone to ask where he and Draper were, and if they might meet up later. Beckham said he couldn't hear Adamcik on the phone and believed the guys were in a movie theater. Draper and Adamcik heard Beckham go from the basement. The youths reset the circuit breaker and waited for Stoddart to return downstairs to turn the lights back on, but she did not. The lads eventually went upstairs. Draper had a dagger-like weapon, while Adamcik carried a hunting knife, both obtained at a pawn shop. To terrify Stoddart, who was resting on the couch in the living room, Draper opened and slammed a closet door at the top of the stairs. The lads then savagely assaulted her, stabbing her 30 times, 12 of which were possibly lethal. Immediately after the murder, they started thinking about their alibi.
Oh, fuck. That felt like fucking real. I mean, it went by so fast.
Shut the fuck up, we gotta get our act straight.
It's okay. Okay, let's buy movie tickets now.
Okay.
Come on, we're gonna buy them.
No.
Goodbye.
During the murder inquiry, authorities discovered that Draper and Adamcik had taped their plan to murder Stoddart on videotape while they were at school. This film was broadcast throughout their trials.
Torey, September 22nd, 2006. We're skipping our 4th hour. We're writing our plan right now for tonight. It's gonna be cool.
Brian Draper showed emotions during the interrogation, but judge for yourself if they are sincere.
Guys were up. chest was moving. I saw it. He was going like this. I thought it was joking case, you know. I'm like, yeah, it's a joke. They're trying to, you know, he's trying to splash it or he won't take at all. And he said, we have to kill her.
While Torey Michael Adamcik kept his cool during the interrogation.
You were driving your that red, is it Jeep?
Yeah.
Okay, and that's your car, you get back and forth in. So you drove that to Brian's house.
I picked him up, and then...
About around what time do you think it was?
I don't know, maybe between 7 and 7:30.
Draper was found guilty on April 17, 2007, and Adamcik was found guilty on June 8, 2007. On August 21, 2007, each got a required sentence of life imprisonment without the possibility of parole for being convicted of first-degree murder, and a 30 years to life for conspiracy to commit murder. We are aware that there are a lot of such monsters, but the hand of justice will reach anyone who dares to commit such a crime. If you want more videos like this, hit that like and subscribe button. Thanks for watching.